Hello, we're back.
Hello, we're back.
We're back in Megan's beautiful, flowery jumper.
Yeah, just here in the same outfit I was wearing last week.
Because we're actually behind the scenes info. It's the same day for us. We're doing
oh my gosh,
back to back.
so secret. How
Super
dare
secret.
You give it away.
So I'm not going to ask what's up because we just did that in the last episode. But this one is actually kind of about that. We're going to talk about Megan's travel plans with her baby that she's like
Ooh.
taking on a like the I'm imagining it like the Simba scene. You're doing like a baby tour of introducing him to everyone.
Yep, we're taking him to visit all of the people that he hasn't met yet that are in our family and that we love, and we're so excited. And it's gonna be a lot. We realized we were doing our calendar yesterday or the day before to like update the months coming up on our wall, and realized that we're not gonna be home for a weekend until the end of July. Which we're recording this pretty significantly before it comes out. So that's
Mid-June.
That's quite a ways away at this point.
Yeah.
So that was a little overwhelming, but also exciting because I'm really excited about all the places we're going and all the people we're going to see and showing off my adorable tiny human and all the people that I have wanted to love on him and haven't gotten to yet. So it's very exciting. And we're like taking transportation with other people on it, which is crazy. We did go on a train ride a little bit ago, like after we were all good to go out in public. We went on a train ride, and that was really fun and really exciting and very weird because you know, going out in public with a bunch of people is weird now. But it was really great, and so I'm looking forward to it. I'm also very intimidated and scared. Not scared, but like nervous about babies on planes, especially like almost walking babies on planes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing one plane ride, or I guess one round trip plane and one round trip train.
Yeah, so that was actually going to be my first question. What modes of transportation you're going to take on this trip? And I think I gathered all of them.
Pretty much all of them. Yeah. We not a lot of automobile in terms of planes, trains, and automobiles, because taking a baby in a car for more than a couple hours sounds like a version of hell that I'm not interested in visiting.
Wow. Okay. Tell me more about that.
Well, he is fine being awake and going in the car for like up to 30 minutes if he's fed and rested and otherwise
Content.
you know, otherwise his needs are met. He is good going in a car during nap time. He can sleep for about an hour and a half.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So we have done 2-hour car rides. Okay. Like, but that's about the outer limit where it's even possible for it to be pleasant. So here we are, and the places we're going are over 8 hours away by car.
Right.
We're going to Georgia, and we're going to upstate New York, and we're kind of in the middle of those in Virginia, so like one direction and the other direction, but like a 9-hour car ride with a 1-year-old is just not on my list of things to do. So one of those directions, we're taking a plane, which is like an hour and a half plane ride, which I think is still going to be a little bit of a challenge. And the other one is like a 8 to 10 hour train ride, which because we're going for a longer period of time, I think we'll be just fine. Like we'll spend the day traveling as we would in driving a car.
Yeah.
And it's less expensive than a plane, and it's a train, so it's more sustainable than a plane anyway.
Yeah.
And it, we really like taking the train. We can see the countryside, and the baby can crawl or walk around, like he has room to move. We did get him to nap in the car seat on the train one time.
Wow.
On our one train journey we've taken so far. The other nap was in the wrap, so I did a lot of like walking up and down the train, but that's possible, right? So like,
yeah, you're not confined to your seat like in a car or on a plane.
Right. And he's not confined to his seat, which is good for everyone. So those are our plans. I'm really excited and also nervous. Mostly nervous about the travel parts. The being there parts I'm not nervous about. I'm just excited. But it's going to be a lot.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm very interested in how that's going to turn out. We're going to have an update about that at some point.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted.
What have your preparations, maybe even just preparational thoughts have been? I mean, I gather the mode of transportation was one of those that you consciously chose.
Yeah.
One over the other.
Preparation. My preparation has been, so we got him some over-ear headphones for the plane.
Wow.
To protect his ears. We did that a long time ago because we were supposed to be traveling more with this child.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There were travel plans already in place before he got here, and then those did not take place.
2020.
Hashtag 2020. So we got those as part of our baby shower these many years ago. And
oh, cool.
So we're going to use those. They're good for a while. They'll fit him for a while. Hopefully he will keep them on.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause he's, at this point, good at taking things off of his head. So we'll see.
Have you introduced them to him?
Not yet.
Do you think that's
Not
helpful?
Yet. I don't know. I mean, it's like 2 days away now, so it's fine.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's so exciting.
Yeah, we leave very soon. So there's that. We had to buy a ticket on the airline that we are using with a lap infant is what it's called. You had to call to reserve your ticket. So that was a thing I didn't know because I've always bought tickets online. Otherwise, I mean, I bought plain snacks this weekend. Oh, dang it.
What happened?
I forgot to buy. I went to a specific store in order to buy a specific thing, and then I didn't buy that thing because I didn't put it on the list.
Oh, no.
That was
I do that
silly.
all the time.
Yeah. Well, so I got plain snacks. I didn't get the plain snacks I had intended to get, but I got other plain snacks, so that's fine. And we'll probably take a couple different kinds of toys. It's not a very long plane journey, but I will say traveling to the airport, because we don't live very close to an airport, we have to do based on his nap schedule. So we had to buy plane tickets based on his nap schedule. And we will have to travel to the airport earlier than we would otherwise based on his nap schedule, which is fine, but it's just all these extra considerations that are always in place when you go anywhere with a child or do anything with a baby, but a little bit heightened because traveling takes extra energy anyway.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my sister, who's one of the people we're going to visit, about what was in her house and what we would need. And I was like, well, we won't really need anything. She's like, well, and then I was going through a day with the baby and I was like, oh, yeah, like having a chair we can buckle him into, or like that will contain him while he's eating, will be very practical and useful. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should have one of those. Then I was trying to think about how we could bring the one that we have. And I think we're going to end up borrowing one from somebody else. But it's also like, well, if we don't have it, that's also fine. We'll make it work and that'll be okay. Yeah. But thinking about all the things. So when we were going to visit grandparents when he was a few months old, this was a very different animal. Like we took the bassinet and the nest and we took all of the things because it felt like getting him to sleep comfortably was like cracking a safe. And so if we didn't have all the pieces of the safe with us, we didn't have the right combination to the lock, that he wouldn't sleep well. Now he's a lot more chill in terms of the specifics. Like we're going to take blankets so that he has something that smells like home. We're going to take the sound machine and the baby monitor so that like we can do things and he has a familiar enough environment to feel safe. Yeah. It'll still be an adjustment, obviously. And I think adjusting mentally to this being difficult for him and recognizing that like the expectation of him going down in a normal way and existing in a way that he does here, which is he's a very easy baby in terms of he doesn't get upset at very many things. He's not fussy. He doesn't cry a lot. So like he's pretty chill. But I will expect that he will not be quite as chill with all of this change going on.
Right.
So yeah, I guess those are the preparations other than like thinking through what we'll need. We're taking our cloth diapers with us. So thinking through all of that stuff. All the packing is a little bit different. Mm-hmm. His clothes don't take up a lot of space, but his diapers and some of the paraphernalia, like I'm going to have to take a pump because we might not be with him all the time and I don't have like a store of breast milk that I can take with me. We're actually supplementing with a little bit of formula. We're introducing it now because at some point in July, Hunter will take him home and I will stay where we're visiting and they'll be on their own for a few days and we don't have a stash of breast milk now. So like, I don't think we're going to get enough in the time between now and then to have breast milk for those few days. So yeah, it's a lot of the same kind of thing you think about all the time, but in a little more in advance than I tend to do.
Yeah. I was going to say that seems like quite a lot of like so many little, air quote, little things that you need to think about. And in order for those to work, prepare for them so much in advance. Like because introducing the formula now, so he'll take it 1 month from now. Like that's
when
that's
he's in a little bit more of a, not dysregulated necessarily, but like under a little bit more stress because I won't be there and he won't be breastfeeding several times a day. And so having him take a bottle at least once a day, and then we're doing some stuff for sleeping too, although I expect with the traveling that change is going to go out the window. I'll just struggle through and it'll be fine. But yeah, sudden change is never ideal when you're talking about an infant and a toddler, which he's kind of both right now. So we're trying to introduce change more slowly. And he has stayed in other houses. Like we visited grandparents, so he's familiar with going somewhere else and being somewhere else. It's been the same couple of places, the same few places that we've gone. So at this point, he knows those places. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I just want to make sure that he's okay and he's taken care of as much as he can be. But going and visiting people is a big part of our life generally. So might as well start now.
Yeah. And I think he's gonna love meeting all those people, right? He's a people person, right? Like, doesn't he love all his grandparents so hard?
Yeah, he is. He's definitely a people person. He has recently gotten more clingy to me and Hunter, which is, I think it was supposed to start happening at like 4 months. And it kind of did. Like he started recognizing that there were people holding him that he didn't know at like 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
But after like a week of being kind of freaked out by that, he was fine until like 9 or 10 months. And he just started having a little bit of the stranger danger that they talk about starting at 4 months or at 6 months. So it just took him a little longer. So I think he is a people person. I think he's very interested in hanging out with other people. As long as he knows someone, he doesn't mind if we're not around.
This is all going to be so interesting.
I know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Cool. Well, now I was just thinking this is probably going to be what we talk about in our first episode in season 2, just how the traveling has been, which brings us to
maybe we'll see. I mean, like, there's going to be a lot of exciting things between now and then.
Yeah. So here's something that we also wanted to tell you today. We're going to take a summer break because Megan is going to go on a baby tour.
Baby tour 2021.
Yeah. So the podcast will be taking a little break. We will be launching season 2 on September 2nd, the first Thursday of September. And we have very exciting plans for season 2. We have many interviews lined up that we're hopefully going to be recording a few in the meantime, and then going to be recording in September. And yeah, lots of things that we are very excited about and hopeful that you will like. Yeah.
I'm really excited. And we will still be on Instagram. It might be hit and miss, but we will be there. So go check out our Instagram.
Yeah, if you haven't yet, go follow us there to see what Megan is up to on her traveling. Yeah. And just be up to date with us.
Yeah. And then we'll see you in September.
Ooh.
With many exciting things to chat about.
Let us know what your summer plans are.
Yeah.
What you're up to. Let us know if you have any wishes for season 2. What you want us to talk about, people that you want on. Yeah, if you want to be on, all those things.
Oh, yeah. If you want to be on, let us know. We'll put you on the calendar.
So we'll see you on Instagram.
Yeah, and take care of yourselves. Enjoy the summer sun and any vacations that you're going on. And all the water. I'm going to go swimming so much. I'm so excited.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Happy break.
Talk to you again in September. See you on Instagram. Have a great summer.
Oh, and thank you for an awesome season 1.
Oh, yes. Good call.
Absolutely loving this whole process. And we've done so much learning and so much like figuring out what we're wanting to do. And we appreciate you coming along for that ride.
Yeah. Because of that, we are going to have a season 2. Because we didn't know if this was going to be of interest to anyone. So we're excited that we do have people listening. So thank you for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.